Tuned in live. KDK, BDB, vibe. Where the slow jams ride, and the heart don't hide. KDK, WDB, we bring love back to R&B. Yeah.
Welcome to KDKW Radio Show. I'm your host, DS Walk. We were looking for the truth of what happened to him on that fateful night in Las Vegas, Nevada, when he was assassinated by someone on that night. Now, right now, we are watching, if you have been paying attention, if you're a Tupac fan, or if you're just a fan of music, the jury selection of the trial of Dwayne Keefe D. Davis has started. And going through the jury selection, then once the jury selection is done, we'll be having the official trial. Now, I have a lot of questions on that night where Tupac passed away. And I think, and I hopefully I feel that we will all get the answers that we've been waiting for. Now, what we're going to learn about this trial, about this whole situation, is that when you go on social media, when you go on book tours, and you brag about, allegedly brag about gunning down one of the greatest, one of the best artists of our time, that's gonna come back and bite you in the butt. Because you see, God has a plan and has a very big influence on what's going on right now. See, I look at it is that this man was bragging about gunning down Tupac, taking his life, being one of the responsible parties of doing this. And you can tell God had this influence of him coming clean and talking about this whole situation. Now, is he really the responsible party of this whole situation? Is there more people out here who should be in court with him and being charged for Tupac's murder? Yeah, I do believe that. See, this trial is gonna be more about lies and truth. Because now you see he's telling people now that he's not responsible. But yet he wrote a book. He went on these social media platforms doing these interviews, Art of Dialogue, Vlad TV, written the book, talking about his involvement in killing Tupac Shakur at the age of 25 years old. I don't know too many people who would brag about or being part of the situation and bragging about it. Now he's saying he did this for money. That's why he written the book. That's why he gave all the detail. I mean, we also was told that he was questioned by LAPD it took him in for a drug charge, but he knew information about this case. They gave him a proffer deal. We know that he was questioned and interviewed by Las Vegas PD. We know everything we need to know about Dwayne Keefe D. Davis. But the one thing we don't know is the truth. For 30 years, Tupac's family and his fans been waiting for the truth on why this happened. Who did it? Was this a retaliation for kicking and stumping and beating that young man in that Las Vegas casino, Orlando Brown? Was that why Tupac was murdered? Because he beat up a gang member, a Crip? Or was Tupac was taken out by his own people, his own crew? Days prior to being in Vegas, he fired the security people that was protecting him because they was doing him dirty, allegedly. But those same people also work for Death Row. They work for Suge Knight. So how can he really fire a security detail actually, who was taking his money, where they all work for Suge Knight? See, there's a lot of questions and answers out here about Tupac's murder. Hopefully, we get all the answers we need. Hopefully, God touches the hearts of these men who were involved to come forward and tell the truth or tell their side of the story of what happened on that night in Las Vegas on September 6th, 1996. For 30 years, his family had to live with the rumors of what happened to him. For 30 years, all we had was the memories of the music of the man that he was that we seen on TV, not the one, not Tupac the way that was portrayed by the law, but the man who was going into the communities and wanted and help the kids. His music and him wanted to help the black community. That's what he's all about. The militia man, the man who grew up in the Black Panther family, the man who wants to see the black community rise up. That's who he was all about. Sure, the music, the money, the that was part of it, but it wasn't all of it. We were cut short of seeing someone in our community who was on destined to be great, not just in the music industry, but as a man in general. When I say Tupac is an artist, I say he's an artist because he was a poet, he was an actor, he was a musician. Now he wasn't perfect. The man was rough around the edges. He hung around wrong type of crowd, but in his eye, those are the ones that he believed that he can save. And to a certain degree, that crowd is part of the reason why he's not here today. So I encourage everybody, please tune in to the Tupac Shakur murder trial, because we're going to learn something every day of that trial. And it's not just any other trial. This is probably one of the biggest trial in American history. So make sure you guys tune in and take notes and learn. And the one thing I will tell you about this whole trial that we're going to learn is that money, greed is the root of all evilness. Because allegedly, the man on trial did this for money. Now he can't find his way out of it. Yeah, be careful out here. And remember, it's like Dwayne Keeper D is learning. Your words are very powerful. It sticks like glue. When you say you did something and you are bragging about it, in his situation, there's no take back. Don't take credit for something that you really didn't do, because you might find yourself on trial for a murder allegedly that now you said you didn't commit. But let's move on, because joining me right now is a good friend of mine, a man who was out here putting music out, doing what he can do so that guys like me who has a station who wants to bring love back to R&B music, but bring love back to music in general.
No, for real.
V Davis. Welcome back, V.
Hey, how you doing today?
I'm doing good, man. You know, just taking it day by day like everybody else.
That's all you can do. That's all I'm gonna
And,
do.
you know, so what you been up to? What changed since last time we interviewed?
Not gonna lie, I want to say the best part. I ain't gonna lie, I got a good job. I'm assistant manager now of personal trainers. I'm the director of
Congratulations.
Thank you to LA Fitness. That's the best part that happened in the album that I'm working on. So it's two good things that happened since we last talked.
Okay. Yeah. And this is the album that you currently working on is City Phase, correct?
Yes.
All right. So
I finally got the cover art and everything. Now, at first, I ain't really had everything situated at that time. But yeah, it's going good. I'm actually about to be back in the studio next week and stuff to just add like some. I got to finish the intro. That's it. I got an intro too with the album that I'll be talking on. Like, it's called Lost Child. Kind of like explaining, like how different artists do like Lil Durk or any of them on their intro to the album. It'll give you like an aspect of what the album gonna be like, or like what it's about before you even get into it. Instead of like just going deep into the songs first, it's gonna be an intro to get you like a little heads up what it's about. And Lost Child, like just being honest.
First of all, I want to apologize because I know I didn't keep up with you, man. Everything's been so hectic from last time me and you talked.
I really understand too.
I mean, literally, like the day after our last interview, I just been busy, with work and trying to get.
To be honest too, I took a little pause for music and focused on fitness for a bit because I'm not gonna lie, the numbers was going up. So that's why I say I'm back in the studio next week. I'm an honest person. Sometimes if I have to, for the mental and to get back stably right. So I understand that too. That's why I got to just post the fitness all the time. That's where I just zoned out. Not saying music is not, nah, I'm done with it or I don't love it or nothing. But yeah, that's why I zoned out too for a minute. I
Yeah.
had to. I just had to get back stable. I'm good though now.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So you say your numbers are going up. So let me ask you something. Are you getting a lot of feedback from people?
Yes, and
Comments?
I'm actually getting a lot of views on YouTube now. Like it's basically put it like this. When I used to post videos, you know how you get 10, 15 views, maybe 2 likes. It's actually increasing every time I look. Like I look when I first post, it's at 700. Then it got a couple comments, couple views and stuff like that. It's just been I've been seeing the improvement each time. Like I see that I'm helping people. Basically, is what I'm
So
saying. I'm giving tips and it's like working. Then
so what type of comments are you getting? What are they saying to you?
like some people would say, "Damn man, you're very huge," or some would say too, "Damn, you're off steroids," even though I'm not. Or some would say, "Dang man, I really like following you," or which state are you in?" Some try to follow me, some give me their contact information through YouTube. That's why YouTube is my biggest platform. Some will give me their contact information through the YouTube and try to figure out if I'm in the same state. And sometimes they'd be way too far. So that's why I said I keep consistent with the videos until I do start like traveling, because I do plan on traveling in the future with the training, like going to different gyms and like collaborating with different trainers and different type of gyms and things like that. That's why I got my foot in the door.
So what are they saying about the music from
Oh, and the
their
music.
comment section?
With the music too. See, I got two different ones with the
All right.
music. I got people ready for the album. I got a lot of people that be asking me in my ear and stuff. I also work at a party store in my neighborhood, and a lot of people be seeing me. They be like, "When the album coming?" Most people tell me that in person. They hit me up in the DM like, "Where is it coming?" You know what I'm saying? And one of the songs that I got out hand to hand, one of my album songs, is actually on a playlist on Spotify. So I also got feedback too from the playlist that it's in. So it's actually that song single actually doing good, and missing you. My grandma, it's that's dedicated to my grandma. Them two is on the actually on the album. I had dropped them ahead of time.
So I don't remember we talked about it hand to hand. So why'd you
Oh
give
yeah,
us a little
we
detail?
did I kind of explained to you what I was talking about when hand in hand, when I was telling you that I know I can do better
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
when
Okay, okay, okay.
I'm with her, but like it's like
Okay,
hand
yeah,
in hand,
yeah.
but I'm giving her hand, but it's like I'm with her. I don't want to be with her, but I am, but
Yeah.
I do better on my own. But yeah.
Yeah, okay. Thanks for the refresher. I'm gonna have to think. I'm thinking like,
Yeah, no, yeah, you good. Because at the same time too, the distribution, they took down my stuff too. I ain't even know. I just paid my stuff back. I ain't even know my songs was down. That's what I'm saying. That's why I ain't really, when you asked me with the comments, I ain't really know, because I ain't know it was down. I thought it was still up. But I situated that though 2 days ago. I didn't know they
Okay.
was on stuff like that. Stuff changing. You know, if you don't pay the what you call it, they take stuff down, but it still be active once you do.
Now the title of your album, City Fades, Love Remains, that's a very powerful title right there.
No, for
So
real.
what does that mean personally to you?
I got a song too on there that talks about how my city be changing up where I stay from, and how to basically I'm speaking on love at the same, cause love city fades, love remains. I'm speaking on love, like past love that I thought was love, and then I'm speaking on how people just changing up around me close. They say they with me, they not. And that's why I got the intro of Lost Child, because I feel like at times I was lost growing up. But now that I'm 30, I'm starting to get the real world and starting to get it. So it's not like that hard to me. Don't get it twisted. Life is gonna be always hard, trials and tribulations. But I'm talking about like far as like aging and realizing like how to be a man and move in this world.
Okay. All right. And what story are you trying to tell with this project that you're making?
Basically, I'm trying to show and let that be known. Like, hey, I'm out here. I'm really talented. I can do some things. You ain't gotta fade on me. Love still remains. If you in love with that person, make sure that is for real. That is not you just saying love because you think it's love. That's what I mean by like aging, because when you 16, 17, 18, you might find a chick and think that's real love, but you don't know.
And Which song on this album that was hardest for you to record?
The hardest for me to record, I got a song called Jim Bay on there, and it's actually a good feature. I got somebody on there, and it's gonna be dope. That one, because we talking about the gym and stuff. We talking about having a good. It's actually nice. It's actually could be a TikTok song.
Okay. And what about, because actually worded as a two-part question, and the other part of it is, what song that you created on this album represent you in the way what you're trying to do?
I say City Fades. You know me, I like when I'm on there singing and hitting the vocals and
Mhm.
stuff. And I say City Fades. I like City Fades because I'm speaking and I can hear every time I listen to it. Like I'm expressing my emotions when I'm singing on that song. On one of the songs that I'm gonna drop on the album. It's called City Fades.
Okay, hold on, wait a minute. I just picked up on something here. Did you try to rap on one of these songs?
Oh yep, I did. I do got one. I got a rap song on there too. It's called Hating. I got yep, and
I,
I got somebody on there too though. He all on the second verse. But yep,
I had a feeling you were trying to rap on one of these songs, man. I had a feeling. I
had
had
to
to
throw
pick
some.
up on it.
Had to
I
throw.
picked up on it because the question I asked you when I asked you what song represent you more on this project, and you said that song. Then I like for that second, I'm like, wait a minute, did you try to rap
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, like yeah
on?
too. I forgot
Man,
to. Yeah, forgot you reminded me too. I don't know how I forgot about that, but yeah. Also, do got a rapping song with somebody on there too as well. That's gonna be his name, Jalen. He on there. It's actually sound real good. It's like a I don't know. It's like a get you buzz type song. That's what it sounds like to me.
man, you out here clowning. So, what's been the hardest part for you being as an independent artist? What's been the hardest part for you?
I say staying stable. You gotta find that like that hit that like that bring fan base up is what I'm learning too. To build that fan base up is what
I would
before I can really
say,
be bigger. But I'm learning as I go, and I'm starting to see you gotta make things. You can't just be selfish with the music. You can't just make stuff for you. Like how I be saying, like how I make emotional stuff. I try to make things too that relate to other fans. That's how you bring gang other fans is by relating. So that's my goal is too. That's how I feel like I did too on this album. That's why I'm taking so long with it, and I don't mind, cause usually I just put it out because I'm going off me, but it's time to get off the selfishness
mhm.
and yeah, get it going.
And in your own words, what's one of the big misconceptions that people have about independent R&B singers?
What I see is they don't put too much time and effort into an R&B singer. It's independent too, is what I'm saying. I feel like if the industry took more time to like build somebody up like me, it could last longer instead of just getting somebody, you know what I'm saying, that may be popular already but don't know like how to like move with it or like how to use the materials or things that they're giving them. I just feel like they should take more time into the independent artists that's really out here moving and got things going for themselves. Because if you build them where they don't have anything, then you know what I'm saying. When they start getting it to the top, it don't have to be I got it from them or I got it from that. So I just feel like that's what the industry should do. But
Man, I always say this about independent artists. I don't care what type of music you guys make. Independent artists, to me, are some of the hardest working artists in the industry. That's why they call it independent. Like y'all know, I view even man
because it's like you can drop two whenever you want.
much hungrier out here to make more good music, but also to make music for the people. That's where I view independent. I don't look at you guys as artists who just trying to get in the industry, get a record deal, get the money and all that. I view you guys as people who are just making good music to kick down the doors. And but y'all make
Right.
music for the people. Y'all make music about the life of an independent artist. Right?
Right.
Because you get a lot of mainstream artists forget about their humble beginnings of trying to get into the industry. Or
Right. Make it.
not get into an industry, but get a record deal.
Right.
And the ones who do remember the humble beginnings of getting that record deal, those are the real ones. Because they
Right. No,
know
for
what was
real.
from day one to the at right now.
They know that feeling.
And and for the life of me, man, maybe you ain't asking this question. Why do a lot of artists forget about that? I mean, don't get me wrong. I do believe this. I do believe this. Friends, I do believe this. You can never sing or rap about being broke anymore.
Yeah, true.
You can never go back and rap and talk about being in the streets because you're not in the streets no more. On the streets you in
Yeah,
is in the
true.
streets of the mansions and the fancy cars.
Yeah, true. It is.
But
It is. 2026. The times and stuff. Things just. I just noticed us being 30. Things is just totally different. And like what, like the favorite artists and stuff that you like looked up to and stuff. It's just real things. Everything just coming out. It's like it's crazy. You see
yeah,
how my boy Chris
it's
Brown finna do 3 years. That's what I'm saying. It's just a lot of stuff.
yeah, it's just that I'm all for I'm all for every artist to remember their humble beginnings and remember where they came from and all that.
No, that's real
And
truthful.
and I appreciate you guys making music about all that because everybody needs to know y'all. See, that's why I always say that when it comes to explaining and telling your story, that's free. I know it's free because y'all make the music free. Y'all been
Yeah,
telling y'all story for free for years.
true. That's what that mean. No, no,
Yeah.
for real.
So with me, I'm cool with that. But I'm also know that there is a certain expiration date where, look, my man, you can't go back to the hood and shoot these music videos and trying to
No,
tell these kids that you live in this lifestyle. No, dang well, man, you live on the west side of the damn city, on the west side of the state. I just seen your story mansion with your 18 cars and your kids go to these private schools and all that. Why you ain't rapping about that or
man.
singing about that? Why you singing about this? Because this is not your life down here. Your life is over there, and it's like you are living the Jefferson lifestyle. You move on up to the east side. You on the 27th floor in your rap about that. I want sing about that. I want to know about that. Don't tell me about this because I've seen this before. What are you trying to accomplish with this album, City Fade Love Remains? Are you trying to reach a new generation? Are you trying to reach anyone who's going through something? What are you trying to do?
That I'm trying to reach people and I'm trying to show them too who I really am. I noticed you got to take your time too with your craft and you got to put your all into it. Let them know. I notice people, you notice like how me and you do. Even I do it, and I'm pretty sure you do it. When you listen to a R&B artist that you like or something, you listening to them, you trying to hear what they saying or how that flow is, or if it really feels, or if when they said that I do that, did that, I feel that. You know what I'm saying? I like putting my expressions into the song, and I feel like I'm way much better now. So it's really going to show.
Man, when you up here trying to do you trying to show everybody your Michael Jackson style, my guy, you up here.
Yeah.
Hey, but if somebody listened to the entire project from beginning to end, what do you hope they take away from it? Take away from the album?
That love still remains, and the city will fade.
Okay. And what song on this album deserve more attention? Because I know there's one. See, I know there's one because even the songs prior, there's about one or two songs that need some special attention. So I know there's about one song that needs some special attention. Just go
It's
ahead
gonna
and
be
tell
that.
me.
I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna be Jim Bay. Watch. You gonna be like, Smash. What was he on when he made that? They what? It's gonna yeah, it's dope like that. I'm gonna probably have to pay some models for a music video because yeah.
Okay, okay,
And it ain't no
okay.
rap song. It's singing too. He singing and I'm singing. It's dope.
And I'm gonna answer this. I'm gonna ask you this question, and I want you to answer it like it's like that song you made or that song you trying to make. Now,
Okay.
R and B, R&B has always been connected to love and relationships.
Right.
Is it hard to make authentic love music in today's culture?
No, no, not to me.
Okay.
It might be to some different artists, but not to me.
Okay. All right, man. But I expect that
I
answer
feel
from you because this is the same guy who made Shorty is Fine.
right. I feel like it's hard for people to show that emotion not in 2026. They don't like to show it as much, but it's nothing wrong with it.
Okay.
You can show some because you notice when people make love and romantic, they try to add a little rap into it. You know what I'm saying? They try to add a little bop. They don't want to go too smooth with it because they think it's too slow. That's what I'm learning. That's why I said I didn't get it at first. That's why they make some catchy a hook where you can then you get it and they start singing and stuff. But
All
yep, I'm
right.
starting to get it.
And we got two more we're gonna do. And the first
Okay.
one is I'm not gonna insult you with your legacy. I know you leave it up for your son. Your son is your legacy.
Get true.
So so I just want to know what do what do you want people to say about you in 20 years from now when they watch this interview?
I want them to be like, man, that R&B artist, he did his thing. He got them vocals. He emotionally touched me.
All right. And finally, we're gonna end it on rapid fire. So you got 10 seconds to answer 5 questions. Not about your music, because we know if I ask everything about your music, no, it's gonna be about you. No. I
Right.
want you to talk about. I want these 5 questions about other artists that you potentially or you might listen to, and
Okay.
other than Chris Brown, we already know how you're a Chris Brown fanatic. So be taking you and Chris Brown out the equation. Okay.
Okay.
So you got 10 seconds to answer these questions. Question number
Okay.
1: what's your favorite love song or breakup song?
Mario.
One of the other.
Mario, let me love you.
Okay. Number 2: old school R&B or today's R&B?
Old school R&B.
All right. And which one you prefer? Do you prefer being in the studio or performing live?
Studio.
You a sucker for saying studio. See, I was hoping you said performing live, but wait, I'm gonna change my mind. I'm gonna change my
No,
mind.
to make that hit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make sure you got the right hit to perform. You can't just go out there just you know what I'm saying. You gotta make sure you got something gonna get the crowd involved.
Ladies and gentlemen, we boys, so I can call him a sucker. Okay, we boys. I could call him that. See, for you. Okay, now this one is for you. Do you
Okay.
prefer albums or singles?
I prefer singles.
I should have known that question. I should already known that
Cause I feel
question. I
like
should know
singles, I
that
can, I
answer.
could drop those easily and get the. But albums, you really do. Not saying singles, you ain't gotta take your time, but you do. But an
Okay.
album, you gotta make sure that boy is together.
All right. So we got 1, 2, we got 5 more real quick. Other than
Okay.
Chris Brown, who else? Other than Chris Brown, what other R&B singer you listen to?
Usher Raymond,
Group.
Silk,
Again, other than Chris Brown, who is your biggest influence in music?
R. Kelly. Besides the allegations, I'm talking about the singing with the pad, riding with the pad.
You see, yeah. No, my man. So let me break it down. Let me break it down to you. So you can say no Diddy or no Kels. All right. Right? I know where you're coming from.
Yeah, cause yeah.
Yeah. All right.
'Cause
So
he got some the songs you already you know the songs on the fire songs.
no, I don't listen to R. Kelly no more. I don't listen to R. Kelly no more.
Oh yeah. I be listening to that bumper grind.
See,
He was
see.
hitting them. I'm sorry, he was hitting them notes. I don't really be paying attention to the personal life, but with that song with them, I know with that pad though, that pen, yeah.
All right. All right. We'll talk about that another time off camera. Off camera. We'll have a discussion.
He not like I don't really got no influencer like some like an artist I like look up to or got who I like. I don't really got an influencer. That I got somebody like he like on my playlist and like a be number one of my like R&B. But I don't really got an influence. Chris Brown not even really my influencer. He's just my favorite artist like a listening to because his sound and how the songs come off. That's just like that's my style. Put it like that. That's how I like.
Well, you just answered 2 questions already. Because you just live like a Christmas tree when you said Chris Brown. So the biggest music influence, Chris Brown, and the one artist you absolutely need to collaborate with is Chris Brown. So we got them two out the way.
No, no, for real. Mike was here. I ain't gonna lie. Michael
All
Jackson.
right.
I don't wanna,
So what song you don't get tired of hearing today?
what song get tired of hearing today?
You don't get tired of hearing. Can't be your music.
I don't get tired of hearing. I don't get tired of hearing Thriller. I'll be banging that Thriller.
Okay. And if there's one word to describe you right now, what is it?
Outgoing.
Elaborate.
Yup. Oh, you said elaborate. Like I'm funny. I'm a comedian. Like I'm outgoing.
Okay. All right. Well, we are done here. Thank you for coming on. It's been a very fun interview.
Yes, sir.
Even though we had to talk about that R. Kelly and Chris Brown thing, because I know there's other artists other than Chris Brown and Usher Raymond out here you listen to. I know that for a fact.
Oh yeah. I listen to Keith Sweat, a lot of other people, John Legend.
Yeah.
A lot of other But them just like them be like the top. Them be the top. Like I be feeling like I'm really like I'm 30, but I be feeling like I'm in like 50, 60. The music I be listening to.
It's all good, brother. It's all good, man. Hey, everybody, thank you for tuning in to KDKW Radio Time. And please make sure you like, subscribe, and share this content. You know, Veet worked really hard to come on this show to tell me that number one, he doesn't get tired of listening to Bump and Grind. Number two, he won't work with Chris Brown. And number three, more importantly, he just wants you guys to just listen to his music. That's all.
True.
That's all. So thank you guys for tuning in. And look, if there anything you guys want to ask V, please put it in the comment section. And also give us your opinion on if you're a singer or you wish you could sing, or when you daydream and you're singing in the shower, you're singing in the car, who would you like to collab with? Who would you like to make a song with? And what song you don't get tired of hearing on a daily basis?
I forgot to. I had Rush. I really would like to collab with T-Pain though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I know what I do like T-Pain. I
feel like he'll come with a bang. I just like I really be going off the people, like I like the writers, like who actually be taking the time into their songs and getting crafty. And there's nothing wrong with having a writer and stuff like that, things like that. But yeah, them ones that be like crafty, the artists that be really putting and doing it themselves, yeah.
That's what's up. All I ask, man, if you get up there, hit it big. And if we do a collaboration with Alicia Keys and all that, please let me know. I'm that real quick. All right, my guy. I'll check you out next time, man. You be smooth, and congratulations on working with LA Fitness. Well deserved. I know you've been working hard with your training and everything. So keep going at it. And hey, you already know, tap in anytime. You want to do a sit down talk, let me know. I got you.
All right. Have a good one.
All right, you too. And everybody, enjoy your Thursday. We up out of here. Peace and love.
R&B, yeah. Turn it up, feel that energy. KDKWDB, we bring love back to R&B. Come on. It's the sound of what your heart needs. Late night, daylight, same feel. Real talk, real love, all real. From the classics to the new wave, every song sound like